So several stores have contacted me about their new Leatherman products or what they're offering for your Leatherman, and I'm excited to share some of these with you tonight. So multipartsstore.com sent me several tools like this screwdriver, like this awl, like this rebar handle, and also these tools. And most of these they sell on their website. So they do plan to expand it as they get supported, and they have things like individual bits. In case you lost one in your bit holder, they sell individual bits. They sell holsters, sheaths for your Leatherman. And then one of the exciting things is they sell this tool as well. Now, because of geopolitical reasons, some of the previous tools sort of dried up for a while, but now you can get this tool right here, and you can use this on your rebar. Let's see, there's one side goes on the one part of the handle, and then the other goes on here like such. So this goes like there. And then you can tighten and loosen, take apart, modify your rebar and all the Leathermans that have this style of fastener. So for instance, on the Bond, it looks like it works as well. So this right here, and we would use, actually we do use this side. Nope, we use this side. And then it snaps into place. So some on this, especially with the Bond right here, the handles are slanted, so they don't make it as easy to put the wrench on. But this wrench, once you fit it on, fits on very snugly. And I tested it out on my rebar and it worked really good. And I was able to tighten and loosen the handle. So I think those are some great products that they're offering on multipartsstore.com. Be sure to check them out. And again, they mentioned that their inventory will expand as demand increases. So good to hear that there is a place where you can get some extra Leatherman parts. Sometimes as the market shifts, Leatherman parts literally disappear, as sometimes the Leatherman bits have disappeared and many other things. So it's great to know there's a place to get these from. Now, the next company that sent products was actually Hactical. This is off of Etsy, and they make a great lineup of thumb studs and pocket clips and such for Gerber and Leatherman tools. Today we will look at the Leatherman tools that they have added thumb studs for, or made thumb studs for, and this is some of the selection, the offering right here. They do come in several different colors. The owner mentioned that black was the most popular, so they do come in gray. He did send me a like purple for the skeletal as well, but I put all these in black just to that is the most popular color, and to be honest, that was my favorite choice as well. So the gray looks nice as well, but this was my favorite choice, and so I selfishly put them on all my tools. And this right here fits on the Surge very well. The skeletal, this works really good as well, and these snapped in very easily, so I was very pleased with them. They have a beveled edge right here, so they don't stick out extremely much, which is really nice, so they're not snagging on your clothes, but they are very easy to get the blade out as well. And this, I believe, was labeled more for the P4, but I put it on my P2 as well because I think they're pretty close to identical to the blade, and all those worked very well. So very happy with those products. Again, that is Hactical off of Etsy, and make sure to check that out as well. And I will definitely be putting links below. And in the future, I will test out the Gerber line that he sent as well. Now, I did want to go ahead and review as well a metal sheath I got from RAE Gear. And you may be familiar with this. This is actually made in Plainfield, Illinois. And they just really do an excellent job. And I know that metal sheaths are not the most popular, but these are just outstanding. So they do have wrenches on the side. This was not I had to buy this. This wasn't sent to me, but I went ahead and bought this because I thought this looked like such a great design. And then also you can store a single layer of bits in the back. And I have attached these together. So let's go ahead and put these in the back, and then they stay snugly in place. And then you do have to beware that they have different sizes of the clip depending on what belt you wear. So I bought the larger clip, and it did slide on my belt a little bit because it wasn't sized. I overbought. I bought the larger size when I wear a smaller belt. So keep that in mind, and that is something you want to think about. But the Surge fits very nice in the sheath. It's very lightweight, and it's just a joy to use. So I really, really like this sheath. Now, I also wanted to mention, just as sort of a side note, that one of the tools I really have enjoyed on my Leatherman Surge is the scalpel. And that is a very cheap way to mod your multi-tool. And you can get these scalpels for about $7 on Amazon. They come with several blades. For $10 or $11, you can get a couple scalpels in case you mess up. And all you do is you cut this down, you shape it into a T-shank, and then it fits right in this holder. You do have to thin it out some. But I do have a video on that, so you can check out my Leatherman Surge mod videos. But that is something very easy to do, and it is nice to have an extra tool to put in there, and maybe you're cutting a lot of cardboard or something you don't want to dull your blade. Now, in the end, I did want to do a quick overview of this book. This is Multitools, and I'm not sure what else it says, but something about Multitools. This book is totally in German. I do not read German, but I thought the pictures alone made it worth buying this book because it gives you some inspiration to go ahead and jump in there and design your own multi-tool. So what he does is he takes a rather cheap looking multi-tool and he cuts down the handles and he makes a lockpick set out of it, which I thought was not totally brand new because I've seen other people do it, but it was neat to see him make some use of a cheap multi-tool. And then this is pretty neat. He actually uses a T-shank adapter and a bit holder and a knife, and he designs a set of pliers, and he ends up with a multi-tool that is fairly heavy duty looking and definitely his own design. So right there, similar, the same multi-tools on the front, right there he has his own multi-tool. So pretty neat. And then he goes into how he makes the pliers. So if you don't think a company is making the right set of pliers, just design your own. And then he also talks about Victorinox, and he makes a metal scale for Victorinox. So if you think the plastic scale is not tough enough, then he actually gets a blank out of metal, and then he designs that. He shows about the pins. I assume he talks about it as well. Again, this is in German. And then also valuable is in the back, he talks about a list of books and material where he has found information and stuff that has helped him in his journey. So here are some other books that I assume he has published or by the same author has published as well. So I thought that was an informative book. I got that off Amazon as well. I would try to leave links for everything I've talked about in this video, and I hope that helps you on your Leatherman multi-tool modding journey. I will see you in the next video.